Hello, my name is Marjorie, and I am here to show you a very special journal that I've been working on, and this is for my oldest niece. In the past, the journals that I have done were little golden book journals, and I made them for my children, and that is about as far as I've gone with journal making. It's lots of fun, so that's what I've done. So this to me is super girly, super feminine, and I just had so much fun making this journal. So I hope my niece loves it and just has fun with going through this journal and using it. So I'm gonna go over the cover. This is a topper, a journal topper. I'm still debating whether to use it in this manner or not. I am thinking of perhaps wrapping something and then putting this topper on, but so far this is what I have. This is a beautiful Sari silk ribbon that Miss Sheila wrapped her trim bundles with, and the color just went perfect with my French theme journal that I'm doing for my niece. This is a printable. I put some mica powder and I put a wax protectant, and this I hand stitched onto the cover because I wanted it to still be soft, so I tacked it here as well. I used, I think, hot glue here at the very edge to kind of hold it in place, and I covered this cover, I covered it with lace, and now I'm just gonna go ahead, and this was my first journal, but look how big it is. I had no idea. Really full. So I learned my lesson. Now I'm gonna make sure once I make my next journal to be mindful of how many pages and how many items I put inside, but it's still wonderful. I love it. Okay, and this is removable, this Cameo, so that way if she chooses to use it, she can. So this is the full cover of the journal. This is one of Miss Sheila's Bling trim, and I got this little Cameo from uniquelyella. She has an Etsy store. All my printables and materials that I've used, I will link in the description box below, so that way you can take a look at the stores that I've got most of the materials. Some I had over the years, but most of them I've purchased, and I'll leave that information. So here is a tie because it was necessary and this was also one of Miss Sheila's ties that she wraps her bundle in, so it's lovely. And we're gonna go in here. Let me push this to the side. We open this journal, and the cover structure is a file folder along with stiff felt, and this is a vintage wallpaper and velvet trim from Miss Sheila's hand-dyed velvet packs. So that's something that came along with it. And this was from a vintage shop. I'm sorry, an Etsy shop. My apologies. And the only thing that I made is from a printable. I love using a watercolor, metallic watercolor paint. So I go in and I paint throughout the ephemera or printables that I print out. I love doing it. It's so much fun. It's relaxing for me. So I did this into a little booklet. And this is just French writing. This came up with this Etsy shop purchase that I made. And again, I'll link all of that information. Oops, I'll put that later. And here's another printable, and I did the same thing. The metallic gold watercolor. And this is a beautiful Bling trim from Miss Sheila's bundle. This is coffee dyed paper. And again, this is the gold metallic watercolor. I love the way these pages came out. And you can write on them. It's just, I love it. Okay, so this is the vintage wallpaper. Here's another coffee dyed paper. And let me see, because I want to show how I used Miss Sheila's trim. It just went perfectly with this pocket. I love it. And here I put pearls onto this pocket and a crown for this beautiful little ballerina. And I stitch the pocket with gold embroidery thread. And this was a project I did. It was coffee dyed paper streamer, and I colored it with the watercolor, gold watercolor. This was just a bling piece. And here, let me show you what I did with this. So I made this into a booklet. I decorated the whole journal very, I guess, heavy. So I just wanted to make sure that my niece had journaling space. So these envelopes have coffee dyed paper in them. So there's plenty to journal. I'm debating whether to leave this blank or not. I'm not sure. Just a cute little envelope with ephemera inside. I just love this. So yes, I go in with the I cut out ephemera and I go in with the gold. I love doing that. I did that with this ephemera piece as well. This is coffee dyed paper. This is also coffee dyed paper. It was colored computer paper. And I made these little, I want to show that. So I made these envelopes. Again, I went in there and colored alongside with the gold watercolor, and these are a nice beautiful bling trim. And here's the next page. Let me see. I just love this butterfly. I did the same thing with the butterfly. I go in with the watercolor. This, I love this tag. Love this color. This is from Miss Sheila's velvet dyed pack. She includes, this is an eyelet lace It feels so wonderful. I love it. I love the coloration. It's really beautiful. This was a velvet trim that she had included in this. It was the Seaside Bundle. That was the name of the velvet pack. And then this is another eyelet that came along with it. And inside it is another tag, which I made into a booklet. And of course you see, every time you see this is because I went in there with the watercolor, gold watercolor, velvet trim, velvet ribbon that came with the Seaside Bundle. Oh, I think I was working on that yesterday. So this is a booklet as well. I have to go in here because I glued the butterfly yesterday. Oh, I just love this. In the back, I have tissue paper and I just went over it with the watercolor. Oh, I like that. Okay. So, we continue. Oh, I love this page. Let's see if I can zoom in more. So, this is coffee dyed paper, and I embossed it, and I went in with my inker and I just went over with the gold ink. This was a paper streamer that I coffee dyed and put the gold ink, one of Miss Sheila's Bling piece, and this was another beautiful Bling piece, Bling trims, one of her trims, and I made another little booklet. I love it. This was avocado dyed vellum paper. So she has this to journal on as well. Okay. And these are little slots. I'll probably put more ephemera in there. Avocado dyed book page, embossed paper bag, printable. Oh, I love this one as well. Let's see if I can show you. So this here is a beautiful mirrored piece I cut out. It's so lovely. And it's just another booklet you can collage in, you can journal on. I love it. It's simple, but so wonderful. So there's that. I'll go back and put this one. Okay, here we go. Oh, I love this one too. I love every page. I had so much fun. This was super fun for me because, like I said, it's super girly, super feminine, and I had so much fun. So here's another Bling piece, and these are one of the silk ties from Miss Sheila's bundles, and this is avocado dyed paper, and I went in with that gold. I love it. I don't know, you know, but it's fun to use. So just a little corner piece and a flower. Oh, this is beautiful too. I love it. This is more of the paper streamer. Beautiful Bling piece, and this is a silk tie from Miss Sheila's velvet bundle. It feels so nice. I just love it, and I love the texture. This is wonderful. And just another booklet. this reminds me of the beach. So I'm like the sun, the beautiful sky, the sandy beach. And this was another paper streamer that I dyed. So half I did with coffee, half I did with, I think it was food coloring. And I went in with the gold, ruffled it up with gold thread, vintage music sheet. Love the way this looks here too. Avocado dyed paper. I love the effect that it leaves on the edges. Love it. Left this plain, printable. Okay, this is a vintage ribbon, letter with ephemera inside. Oh, and another beautiful bling piece. This kind of looks like a armor, like a cabinet. I don't know, it's just really beautiful. So it's kind of a little booklet as well. This is the same thing, I don't know if I showed it, but embossed paper. This pink was way brighter. I coffee dyed it and I embossed it, put gold over it. Another envelope with ephemera inside, and just another paper. This is a tuck. Yeah, I think that's, so you can tuck something. Okay, that's where I bind. And I don't know, I thought this was fun too. Just did kind of like, it reminded me of the moon and just like a night scene, but still beautiful, like a garden. I don't know, it was lovely. I had so much fun doing that page. Okay, and here is another booklet with avocado dyed paper. So lovely. Okay. More pages. Let me see. Did I? Yeah, more pages. And look how cute. So these are little envelopes with ephemera. Oops. Well, I can put this later. Another has ephemera inside. Beautiful ribbon flower here. Music page. Another envelope with ephemera inside. Actually, I thought this was going to be an all blue, as you see, but I love pink, I love blues. So I kind of just went and used other colors too as well. This is a tuck spot. This made me so happy. I just had so much fun. Again, another little booklet, but I think the only different thing I did here is I added some ephemera. And I just put it in here. And here's another simple little booklet. Do you see how, oh, I love that. Okay. I'll probably put ephemera in there as well. Okay. Another envelope. See how cute. I just love that. Simple. And this is a double pocket. I love this. So this is avocado dyed book pages, coffee dyed embossed paper. I love how when you dye papers and it always comes out different. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's always a surprise. So I love it. And it feels really nice. Okay. Oh. And this is just a heart ephemera. I sewn gold thread on there. And this is a beautiful bling piece. And I just placed this heart there. Love the way it looks. Nice embossed paper. A very cute bling piece with the paper streamer that I colored in gold. And inside here, I made another booklet. This is vellum, and I embossed it, but I don't throw my scraps away. Well, at least not if they're decent size, so I just went ahead and used it for that. We're reaching the end. I love the way this turned out. It just looks very old and antique. So I love this simple. I kind of just wanted to leave it like this. I think I added gold here, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave it simple. I'm happy with it. Here's another paper streamer that I dyed. I love the way that came out too. I have plenty of this. And I love the effects that it gives. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really pretty. And here's the last page. But in this pocket, I have more booklets. Oops. Avocado dyed paper and just some plain paper. Look how pretty. Love it. And then, last but not least, is this final booklet. Vellum and just coffee dyed paper. I think some are also tea dyed paper. I think the lighter ones are tea dyed paper. And even that project, everything came out different. I was just playing around, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, look at that. You just never know what you're gonna get. So that was fun. And that concludes my flip through of this beautiful journal for my beautiful niece, which I'm so thankful for all my family. They're wonderful. And I'm just so thankful for each and every single one of them. And I'm thankful for you taking out the time to look at my journal. I hope you have a wonderful day.